there comes a moment, sometimes quietly, sometimes with a thunderstorm, when you realize the problem isn't the world around you. It's not the job, not the relationship, not even the past. It's your mind. That restless, beautiful, powerful engine between your ears, shaping your reality, building your future, or sometimes quietly destroying it. And here's the truth you can't run from. Until you heal your mind, you will keep living in the echo of old pain, old stories, and old survival patterns. But if you can heal your mind, you can heal your life. And not just survive, live fully, with clarity, with freedom, with peace. That's what today is about. And if that resonates with you, if even a small voice inside says, yes, I'm ready, then stay with me, watch this till the end, because this could be the turning point. Please subscribe to our channel, like this video, and share it with someone you love, someone who also deserves healing. The mind is the beginning of everything. The mind is not a passive observer of life. It's the author of your experience. It doesn't just see the world, it interprets it. It creates narratives, it builds meaning. It decides who you are, what's possible, and what isn't. But here's the catch. Most people are living through a lens that was cracked decades ago. They don't realize their thoughts were programmed not by truth, but by trauma, culture, neglect, or fear. If you grew up being criticized, your mind may now filter every interaction as judgment. If you experienced abandonment, your mind might now expect people to leave. These aren't conscious decisions. They are patterns written into the unconscious, meant to protect you, but now imprison you. And this is why healing the mind is not a luxury. It is a necessity. Because no matter how much you change your outer world, your inner chaos will keep you in pain unless it's addressed. True pain is a messenger, not a curse. Let's talk about something uncomfortable: pain, emotional pain, grief, shame, heartbreak, disappointment. We're told to hide it, to bury it, to medicate it. But here's the truth. Pain is not your enemy, it's your messenger. It carries information. It tells you where something went wrong, where your boundaries were crossed, where your needs weren't met, where you abandoned yourself to be accepted. When we ignore that message, the pain doesn't disappear, it metastasizes. It turns into depression, into anxiety, into rage, into numbness. You may say, I've moved on. But your mind remembers what your heart never processed. Healing begins the moment you stop running, the moment you turn inward and ask your pain, what are you trying to teach me? That's not weakness. That's the beginning of power. And if this is already stirring something in you, pause, breathe, and please subscribe. Because this journey isn't just about knowledge, it's about transformation, and we are here to walk it with you. 3. The mind stores what the heart refuses to feel. You see, your mind has an extraordinary ability to store what you didn't have the capacity to feel. That breakup you never fully grieved, that moment of betrayal you brushed off, that childhood moment when you were made to feel small, unwanted, invisible. Your mind tucks those emotions away for later, but later becomes now. The moment you overreact to criticism, the moment you push love away, the moment you sabotage something good because it feels unfamiliar. Psychologist Carl Jung called this the shadow, the parts of yourself you've disowned. But what you suppress, you become a slave to. If you never face the anger, you don't become peaceful. You become passive, aggressive. If you never process grief, you don't become strong. You become emotionally detached. So healing the mind isn't about erasing the past. It's about integrating it, making peace with it, understanding it so that it no longer controls your future. 4. Love and the mind, the wound and the medicine. Let's talk about love, because it's often where the deepest wounds begin and where the most powerful healing can occur. Many people are walking through life with unhealed love stories, not just from romantic relationships, but from parents who didn't see them, friends who betrayed them, first loves that ended without closure. These experiences write beliefs in our subconscious. I'm not lovable. People always leave. Love is pain. And here's the paradox. The mind doesn't seek what makes you happy. It seeks what's familiar. That's why people repeat toxic cycles. Not because they want to suffer, but because the mind is repeating what it knows. But healing begins when you rewrite the story. When you realize love itself didn't hurt you. It was the fear, the confusion, the unprocessed wounds within it. And the same love that hurt you can also heal you. A deeper love, a wiser love. Starting with the love you extend to yourself. So if this part hit home for you, please take a moment to like this video, because chances are someone else needs to hear this too. 5. Forgiveness, the highest form of freedom. Forgiveness. One of the most misunderstood and avoided practices in the healing journey. You think it's about letting others off the hook. It's not. Forgiveness is about releasing yourself from the prison of resentment. When someone hurts you and you hold on to it, it becomes a psychological weight. Over time, it poisons your joy, clouds your judgment, and weakens your trust. Not in them, but in yourself. Forgiveness is not about saying what they did was okay. It's saying, you no longer get to live rent-free in my mind. And perhaps the hardest person to forgive is yourself. For not leaving sooner, for staying too long, for being too afraid, too naive, too hopeful. But healing doesn't come from shame. It comes from compassion. You did what you could with what you knew. Now you know better. So forgive, not to forget, but to be free. 6. Discipline, the bridge between intention and transformation. Here's where most people stop. They feel the inside, they cry the tears, they feel the breakthrough, but then they go back to the same routines, the same environments, the same distractions. Healing is not a one-time event. It's a lifestyle. It's not just about feeling better, it's about doing differently. And this is where discipline comes in, not as punishment, but as love in action. Discipline says, I matter enough to build my life with care. Daily habits like journaling, meditation, movement, and rest. These aren't minor acts. They are sacred rituals. They anchor you when life feels chaotic. And neuroscience calls this neuroplasticity. You rewire your brain through repetition, not motivation. So, don't wait to feel better. Start small, be consistent, watch what happens. Because your future isn't shaped by breakthroughs. It's shaped by what you do every single day when no one's watching. 7. Heal the mind, heal the life. Now let's bring it home. You've heard it said before, your thoughts create your reality. But let's be clear, not every thought is yours. Many are inherited. Many are protective. Many are outdated. Healing the mind means becoming aware of your mental programs and consciously rewriting them. It means no longer seeing your emotions as threats, but as guides. No longer avoiding the hard conversations with yourself, no longer waiting for someone to rescue you. It means becoming the architect of your reality instead of the victim of your history. And that's why this speech is more than motivation. It's an invitation. An invitation to stop outsourcing your peace, to stop waiting for perfect conditions, to stop making your past the reason your future is stuck. So if this message touched you, please subscribe to our channel. We create content that feeds your spirit and awakens your strength. Like this video if it resonated, and please share it with someone who needs this message. Because together, we are not just surviving. We are healing. We are rising. We are becoming whole.